Hi guys, Dazzie's back yet again with another episode of my showcase series. This time I'll be showcasing the Jack Kirby Fourth World keys in my personal collection. I've got a cracking selection of books here guys, all originating from the great man Jack Kirby from the Bronze Age. But before we continue, if I could perhaps ask you for a subscription, a like, a share, a comment, ding that bell for notifications. It all really helps my low grade productions. Okay guys, let's start off with the book that started it all for Jack Kirby's Fourth World. We're talking books around the new gods. First up, a lovely copy of Superman's ex-pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue 133. Yeah, this is the first published work at DC by Jack Kirby. It's an introduction of what would later be referred to as the Fourth World, where New Genesis and Apocalypse replace the Asgardian gods after Ragnarok. Bang for your buck with this issue, because it's also the first appearance of Morgan Edge, a villain that has appeared in both the Smallville and Supergirl TV show. It's also the first appearance of the Intergang group. Now, we first saw them on screen in the Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman TV show, but more recently in the Black Adam movie. Now, Superman heads are redrawn by Al Plastine, except for those on pages 5 and 6 in this issue. I got this as a gift from my wife, lovely 15-cent book, and that was for Christmas 2017. And then we move on to a big book. The following issue, guys, you know the book. This is a lovely copy. I paid next to nothing for it. This is Superman's ex-pal, the new Jimmy Olsen, issue 134. And look at that copy, guys. The first cameo appearance, of course, of Darkseid or Darkseid. Now, he was supposed to be coming into getting his own film as such, the New Gods movie, but that never came to fruition. But of course, we saw him in Zack Snyder's Justice League movie, which to me is still my second favourite superhero film after Infinity War. Absolutely love that movie. We also, of course, saw Darkseid in the Smallville TV show. Neil Adams cover, absolutely fantastic. And once again, Al Plastine redrew the heads of Superman and Jimmy Olsen throughout the story. £10 I paid for this gorgeous copy, and that was in the back end of 2022. So a recent pickup in a local gaming shop. I picked up so many great keys that day. And to go with that, I also have a rather lower grade copy, but still presentable. And for this one, I paid about £2. I got it in a big Jimmy Olsen auction lot in the Stroud auction rooms, live auction. So I'm all set. So a few issues ran from Jack Kirby in the Jimmy Olsen run. I think he was up to about 148, something like that. But then they branched off into 3 main titles. Now, the one book that I am missing from Jack Kirby's Fourth World, the big book of note, is Forever People, issue number 1. Of course, that is the first full appearance of Darkseid. But I do have the other keys from the run. This one is Forever People, issue number 2. And this is the first appearance of Dazzie, Chief Counselor to Darkseid. Again, we saw him in the Justice League movie. It's also the first appearance of Mantis, who was Mandy Celestine, a powerful member of Darkseid's elite. £2.99 for that one on eBay. Lower grade, around about 3.54, but it'll do. And we move on to the next issue. Issue number 3. Paid £3.79 for this one on eBay, and this is the first appearance of a character, I've spoken about my encyclopedias, of Glorious Godfrey, and the first appearance of the Justifiers team, Darkseid's mercenary force. These Kirby covers are absolutely stunning. And then issue number 4. Picked this up at the local antique centre for just £3 in early 2017. This is the first appearance of Sonny Sumo. And the Sandman backup story by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby is reprinted from Adventure Comics issue 85. Moving on, next one up, Forever People issue number 5. Look at these covers, absolutely gorgeous. First appearance of Lonar, a solitary new god. First appearance of Thunderer, who is a horse. Second appearance of Sonny Sumo. And the first mention of anti-life equation, an undiscovered formula of emotions to destroy free will. Of course, that was alluded to in the Justice League movie. £3 for that one on eBay. And then the final Forever People key that I'm going to show you guys is Forever People issue number 11. $2.99 on the eBay for this one. The first appearance of the Violence, the Pursuer, a highly effective hunter under Darkseid's command. $2.99. Middle of 2019 on eBay. So then you go from Forever People and you're hitting up Mr. Miracle. And I love Mr. Miracle. What a fantastic read, what a fantastic character. Again, he was meant to be headlining the New Gods movie at one point alongside Big Barda and their relationship, but that never came to fruition. But I do feel we will revisit these characters. Here we go, Mr. Miracle, issue number 1. Real nice copy, this one, guys. Paid £15 for this one in February of 2019 at a local con. First appearance, of course, of Mr. Miracle, who was scot-free. First appearance of Oberon. First appearance and death of the first Mr. Miracle, of the Deus Brown. And the first appearance of Steel Hand. Really good read. He's an escape artist as such. And to go with that, I already had a copy, which I paid £25, slightly lower grade. I picked that up in Bristol, Excelsior Comics. So I'm all set when these New Gods movies and Darkseid's coming. I shall relist my second copy of some of these keys. Moving on to a really nice copy of Mr. Miracle issue number 2. And this is the first appearance of this character down there on the bottom corner. That is Granny Goodness. We saw her in Smallville. And then again we saw her in the Justice League movie. It's also the first appearance of Dr. Bedlam. And the second appearance of Mr. Miracle and Oberon. £16.99 for this one at the Birmingham Con of 2018. Real high grade, that one. Moving on. Sticking with Mr. Miracle, we go to issue number 3. First full appearance of Dr. Bedlam, a scientist whose area of study is terror. Third appearance of Mr. Miracle, the son of Highfather, of course. And the third appearance of Oberon, Mr. Miracle's stage manager. £11.25 for that on eBay. Again, nice graded book. And I'm so happy to have this one, because this one's a pricey one. In this kind of grade, you're talking 70, 80 quid. This is Mr. Miracle, issue number 4. And this is the first appearance of the character I just spoke about. Big Barda, Barda Free. Highly skilled warrior and love interest of Mr. Miracle. Third appearance of Dr. Bedlam, £6.43 for that on eBay. Crikey-o. Absolute bargain. And then I have a second copy of that one again. I picked that one up for around about 20 quid, I think. So, Mr. Miracle's come in and Big Barda. I'll be selling them off. Oh, I sold off a coverless copy of Mr. Miracle 4 for a few quid as well. Up next, Mr. Miracle, issue number 5. First appearance of Verman Vundigbar. Second appearance of Big Barda. 5 quid for that one. Collectomania of 2018 in Birmingham. All these characters again in my encyclopedias. I've got one of these listed at the moment. I gave one away once as a prize as well. This is Mr. Miracle, issue number 6. Lovely copy. First appearance of the female Furies team. Bernadette, Lashina, Mad Harriet and Stomper. They're trained by Granny Goodness to be warriors for Darkseid, and they appeared in the Smallville TV show. Again, they were meant to be in that New Gods movie. And also the first appearance of Funky Flashman, a parody of Stan Lee. £4.50 for that. Birmingham. That kind of grade, easily £30-40 book. Then we move on to Mr. Miracle, issue number 7 this time, guys. Number 7. First appearance of Kanto and Lump. Characters in my encyclopedia. £2.49 on eBay. Middle of 2016. And then we go from Mr. Miracle to the final run of books I'm going to show you, and that is, of course, the New Gods. And we're going to start off with the premiere issue. New Gods, issue number 1, guys. When I picked this book up on eBay, it was filthy. I mean, the back cover was literally black, but I have cleaned it up and it is presenting very nicely now. Happy with it. This is, of course, the first appearance of the New Gods race. First appearance of Orion, the son of Darkseid. First appearance of Highfather, who is Isyana, the inheritor, leader of the New Genesis. First appearance of Metron, the boom tube inventor. First appearance of Cloudback, Orion's half-brother. First appearance of Light Ray, who is Solace. First appearance of the Parademons. Of course, we saw them in the Snyderverse. First appearance of the New Genesis and Apocalypse planets. And the first appearance of the Mobius chair. Great issue. £22.95 for that. Again on eBay, middle of 2018. I love these books. When it comes to the Bronze Age, these are probably my favourite books when it comes to the Bronze Age. And then I sold a raggy copy of this one recently, but it's a good key. New Gods, issue number 2. Second full appearance and first cover appearance up the top there of Darkseid. First cameo appearance of the Deep Six team, Darkseid's mercenary force that respawned when killed. First cameo appearance of Slig, and the first appearance of Brawler. £1.31 from the legend that is Car Boot Tony. Yeah, check out Car Boot Tony. He appeared in my recent car boot hunting video. Absolute legend. Came around my house with loads of good keys. This is New Gods, issue number 3. Another book from the legendary Tony. First appearance of the Black Racer, William Willie Walker, the physical embodiment of death. £1.31 from Tony. Moving on to issue number 4. First appearance of Essek, a brilliant deformed scientist that is one of Darkseid's elite. Second appearance of Slig, £1.31. Tony. This one's got some pen on the front cover, but even still, it's a key. New Gods, issue number 5. First appearance of Fastback and the first full appearance of Slig. £1.31. Tony. I've had 2 or 3 of this book as well. I've always made good coin from it. Here we go. New Gods, issue number 7. This is a big one, guys. First appearance of the main villain from the Snyderverse Justice League movie. Stephen Wolf, Darkseid's uncle. Also the first appearance of Tigra, ex-wife of Darkseid and the mother of Orion. First appearance of Hegra, mother of Darkseid. First appearance and death of Avia. Origin of Orion. Origin of the New Gods. Great issue. £1.31. High grade. Probably in this grade at least a £50 to £60 book. And then we move on to New Gods, issue number 8. Up next. First appearance of Suli, Darkseid's first wife and mother of Calibac. £1.31 from Tone. And the final book. And what a surprise. Actually, it's not from Tone. I thought this one was. But this is from eBay. And it's another nice key. New Gods, issue number 9. To wrap things up, the first appearance of Forager, one of many humanoid bugs that live beneath the surface of New Genesis. Now that was going to be one of the main characters in the New Gods movie, but again it didn't get made. First appearance of All Widow and the first appearance of Eve Donor. £4.84 for that on eBay. that's it, guys. That's a wrap. That's a pretty definitive lineup of books. I think there is also a graphic novel selection of Hunger Dogs that includes the Fourth World, but these are the main books. Next time out on your hunt, see what you can find for cheap, because they're all coming. James Gunn has said they're going to use Darkseid at some point, so be on the lookout. Thanks, and bye for now.